Hello everyone, we are Team 3. So we are going to we have a group discussions on expectation skills happiness. Now, hello friends, I'm Solomon. Before getting started, I want to tell you a small story. Once upon a time, there used to live a monk. One day, he felt very thirsty. Nobody gave water. One disciple came forward and bring some water, a glass of water. And before he giving, he think like that: if I give this glass of water, my master will prize me. But the monk simply took the water and drank it. The disciple felt surprised. Why I gave the water? He didn't prize me. And the master replied like, your water have quenched my thirst, but your sense of praising and the expectation of praising you have quenched your happiness. What did you understand?
Yes, that's interesting story. But what I can tell you is that if you expect, I mean, yeah, that's expected. So if that doesn't happen, it will definitely hurt other person, right? If you didn't expect anything, then that nothing will be happen. So if you keep your expectations low, then nothing will be happen, and you don't feel any regret now. Then he feels
Exactly.
very regret,
Yes,
right?
yes.
That makes more sense. So if you don't expect anything from others, it will definitely lead to happy lives. That's the moral of the story, I think so.
Exactly. Even a slightest moment of a thing can hurt your happiness.
Yes,
What do you
and the
say?
phrase, I mean, here the first phrase is expectation kills happiness, right? And it
Yes.
raises a question, I think. I mean, if the expecting high will motivate us or it will set up us to disappointment. And there are two ways. I mean, if you expect high, you can reach to the levels where you expect, right? It will motivate you for the performance that you need.
Yes, of
And,
course you are
and in
right.
another case, I mean, if you overturn the story, then there's another thing which leads to disappointment. So there's a question of either disappointment, it leads to disappointment, or it leads to higher performance. As that, I will say an simple example. If you're trying for excellent in your academics, or what, if you're trying to for a grade of excellent in your academics, and you write the exam and the results were announced, and if you get a, and you feel some, I mean, the performance for a is getting by what you are aiming to excellent, that way you get a.
Yes, of
And if
course.
you're disappointed, that's your mistake. I mean, if your happiness is tied to the result of the expectation that you felt, that's your mistake. So
Yes, yes.
your result will not be tied to the expectation that you lived up to. That's right, that's what I think.
What exactly you have said is correct. What about you, Gayatri? Will you agree with him?
I think expectations are not only leads to sadness; it can also give you happiness. Like I'll tell you one thing. Mm, see, before expecting, if you do a particular thing, like I'm expecting a rank, but not doing anything, we should not expect anything.
Yes, yes.
So I'll read. So I'll write. If I performed well, I'll get my expectations well. So it will give me happiness. Rather than doing, we should not expect, no? If we expect only expecting, go through the expecting, it will not happen. So we'll at last we'll be sad for that. So
Yes,
not
yes.
only sadness, it will also give you happiness. But rather than choosing this path or that path, so you can decide what expectations gives you.
So you're saying like a coin has two sides. It have both good thing and bad
Yes.
thing.
The another perspective is expectation comes from whenever we compare ourselves with others, and on the particular time, if in case you are better position with compared to others, definitely you will feel happy.
Yes,
But
yes.
in case you fall down with others, it hurts.
Yes, you're right.
But all the people didn't reach their expectations.
Ah, yeah, yes, of course. Because happiness is nothing but what you have, enjoying what you have. But when we start expectations, when we start expectations, it will, like the monk said, the expectations will quench our happiness. So when we stop expecting too much, we can give the best we can.
Yes, we are happy.
That's all for today, friends. Thank you.
అందుకే చెప్పాను పక్కన కూర్చోండి.
Good morning, everyone. Today we are here to discuss on something like a provoking topic expectation kills happiness. So, what is expectation? Expectation is our what we do, like what we think on our daily basis, and happiness is a satisfaction. So meeting these both is not even a possible thing. In our day-to-day lives, expectations arise in career, education, and there are so many and relationships. So we couldn't express our expectations. These lead to our stress, disappointment, and many more diseases going into depression.
Yes, what you said is absolutely correct. Most of us were expecting something others from to we are happy because of their expectation. For example, I will tell with an example. For example, if today is my birthday, I will expect wishes from my best friend. If he has some work, he may got uh, forget about my birthday. So for my expectation, I may be uh, disappointed for he didn't wish me because he has some other works, right? So not all the time it may correct.
Yes, Vijay, I agree with you. If we expect much, we will disappoint very much. So expectations leads to disappointment. I think in our day-to-day life, if we post something in our social media, if we can't reach that much likes or something, we will feel at a little bit of disappointment because it doesn't reach our expectation. So expectation kills our happiness. It's true.
I agree with you, but all time expectations are not disappoint us. It depends upon our work to get it.
I slightly disagree with you. Why? Because of not everything is expectations coming, but some, for example, a student expecting high marks, but he get low marks. But this is not a good way. But because he lately motivating himself because he got low marks in exams, but next sem he got a good marks because he got low marks in previous sem. He motivating himself, why you getting low marks in this sem, okay, not bad, but next sem I will get good marks. So this type of self motivation is good for him.
So
That's
what?
exactly true. Actually, expectation is someone says expectation is motivating us in many things. The real question is here: do we really expect expectations? Do really motivate us, or it doesn't? It This question arises here.
Not much, but little bit is expecting.
Yes, actually, for we always expect which is realistic. If we want to fly, it doesn't mean correct, right? So we always try to be expect which we can. For your example, you have what you said is absolutely correct. If he get high marks in first sem, definitely want to push himself to be upgrade. So if he definitely want to be upgrade himself by uh, uh, scoring more marks. So definitely expectation are the one of the it motivates us to be better ourselves.
So I think what we have said is we should expect what we have done.
Yes.
Yes. We should expect in a realistic manner. I think I agree with you. So
Don't expect unrealistic things like I become a hero, and imagine things are not expecting like when we are expecting high level we cannot get them, so we are disappointing. That's my.
And finally, what we would conclude that is expectation are the expectations are to be very realistic, which we can be do instead of that. If we expect more, that definitely kills our expectations and our happiness. That's it. Thank you.
Uh, a very good afternoon to one and all. We are a very good afternoon to one and all. We are the sub team of Team 3. So, our topic is about expectation, skills, our happiness. So, I think expectations is natural for everyone, but keeping them too unrealistic and very extensive can lead to disappointment. What do you say? For example, even if we preparing for some competitive exam and we keeping so expectations like we'll be in the top 100, but what if when we are not in top 100, we'll feel disappointed and demotivated. So I believe expectations can be realistic. So what do you say?
I mean, having expectations is very good idea, but if we don't have any expectations, we may lack discipline. We may lack discipline and we may not have motivation to do things if we don't have any expectations. So having expectations is also sort of important, but making expectations balanced is also very important.
Yeah, I agree with you. What do you say, man?
Kiran, do you think having a zero expectations in particular in real life?
I think so because experience. I mean, expectation can be not too extensive. Everyone can have it because without any expectations, we can't move forward, right? If you have a particular expectation on achieving something, you can put your hard work, you can put your efforts in achieving that. Without having any expectations, I think for me, it's like a uh, not a moving point for me.
Yes, expectations people set too. You can you cannot expectations from others or competitive exams. If you can fail the competitive exams, you fail. If you cannot degrade that one, and you can more practice and you can
Kiran, I have another question.
Yeah, please ask.
What is the difference between hope and expectations?
Great. I think hope is a desire or a wish someone can have, whereas expectation is like which we really want to happen. I mean, a strong belief to happen. I think that's the difference between both of them. So that's what we think. Like people can have expectations, but keeping them real and possible can make them feel happy and do not get motivated. I mean, demotivated and disappointment.
expectations are like double-edged sword. So you should have balanced expectations and realistic expectations so that we others don't get dissatisfied and we will be happy with our expectations.
Yeah.
You can expect the other people's. You can you can motivate ourselves and you.
Okay, thank you.
So mental.